Howdy to the very team, it's Blockchain Hawk here, and I bring to you VeriLaunch. What is VeriLaunch? VeriLaunch is the first decentralized token launchpad on the Veri network. It allows users to deploy their token easily, and when the token reaches a burning curve, it automatically deploys a fast repo whereby users can decide to swap between tokens, add liquidity, and in fact, also stake. Let me walk you through creating tokens, creating swaps, and also staking on VLaunch. First, you have to log in your wallet. You have two methods of connection. You can connect via the Weepin or the Web3 wallets, typically your MetaMask extension and more. So for these demo purposes, I'm going to be showcasing the two methods of connection. So let's connect via Weepin, connect to Google. I've selected my Google account. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, connecting, which is cool. Okay, once you select your account, you can see I'm currently connected via Weepin. Secondly, I'm going to try to connect to my Web2 wallet where I do have tokens. So, okay, you can see I'm connected via my Veri network. Let me open my MetaMask. You can see on the Veri chain, connected on the Veri chain. So, in this video, I'm going to walk you through how users can buy tokens and how the burning curve works, liquidity, and staking. First, you can actually swap between tokens. Once this hits the burning curve, for instance, we have a token called WAP Veri, which is the WAP version of the Veri token. You can just decide to swap 1000 with WAP token of WAP Veri to have a swap. Once you click on swap, your MetaMask pops up and you can confirm the transaction. Okay, waiting for user confirmation and confirm. You can see this is actually on the Veri network, so it's trying to like confirm the transaction on chain. So it might just take a while. Waiting for transaction to be complete. Yeah, and of course the transaction is complete. You can see it, you can view the activity and your current position. Same way applies to liquidity if you want to provide liquidity. So let's create the campaigns. How does creating campaigns work? Come here by creating a new campaign. You can put your campaign name and for this name, let's put demo. Hello demo. You have to put in your campaign date and yeah, you can create a campaign. As simple as that. Then you sign the transaction on your wallet. Call file transaction. And of course we have to wait because yeah, this is actually on the Veri blockchain. So it does take a while. Yeah, the campaign is created successfully. And you can find that in here. You can see our new campaign in here, the demo campaign. We can also view it. You can see that we just created this campaign and it hasn't hit a burning curve. So as soon as this hits the burning curve, this will become tradable like a DEX. So user can come buy the DEX and stuff like that. And this happened automatically. If your account don't have WAP Veri, you can actually click in here to get to WAP Veri. I'm gonna try deposit some Veri token. I think I do have Veri token in my wallet in here. Deposits 2000 target amounts. So let's start from 500. So you see how this works. 500 and purchase. Of course, you have to sign the transaction on your wallet. You can see amounts raised actually 500 and our target is 1K. Let's add 500 again and purchase. You have to sign the transaction on your wallet. Confirm transaction purchase successful. Yeah, you can see that this hits a burning curve. Once it hits the burning curve, now you can trade, provide liquidity, stake. Once you provide the liquidity, you get OP tokens like a typical. Let me walk you through our roadmap. Part of the roadmap is not just allow users to stake tokens, provide liquidity and exchange between each other. We also want to allow cross bridging. User will be able to perform cross bridging operations between native token and WAP tokens also. We're also bringing community governance, meaning you can do token gate access to chat, token gets access to voting and more like Veri chats, but this time before you can access or chat to a person, you need to have a specific token. Let me walk you through the architecture of how this works. You can visit github.com/blockchain/VeriChain. This explains the architecture, the components flow, and how the burning curve mechanism works. VeriLaunch, first decentralized launchpad on VeriChain. From launchpad to liquidity pool, or on Veri network.